nice.
Now, who made the fort?
The U.S. Army Corps, the U.S. Army, yeah. When we get inside, I'll show you who designed it and who was in charge. But,
Okay.
so there's water on three sides. It's a peninsula. It's mostly about defense against a naval assault. You could also attack the fort by land coming up from the south there. And this part of the fort here called the outworks is about the land defenses.
Oh, okay.
And this big piece is called the crown works, how we shape their crown. They have big guns all along the top blasting when you're coming out. These triangular places out here are called place arms, where we mass infantry or in the cavalry to counterattacks. From the south is just layer after layer of structures, and the grass makes it look like just one solid hill. You can't tell it's a fort here at all.
Right.
It's
Oh,
really
okay.
quite effective camouflage. From the water side, you're not kidding anybody with a little grass on top of this massive granite structure.
Right. Yeah.
But it does serve a purpose nonetheless. If there was just the raw granite up there, enemy fire could shatter it and make a mess. The cannonballs just sink into the dirt. That's pretty effective.
Did you find any cannonballs?
Let's go about halfway up.
Okay.
So from here we can see the three main building blocks for the fort. We got the granite for the interior and exterior walls. Essentially any place the enemy could hit with cannon fire, they use the granite. It repels the shot well, it holds up to the weather, you can shape it well, it's a nice fort stone. They used to have all these islands up in Maine harbors. You pull up in a ship, chop some off, and send it on down. So all of the granite came all that way. This gray stone is a locally quarried shale, so massive fort. So it didn't look like this back then?
No. I don't even remember. Well, I probably did it one time, but I didn't saw it when I wasn't supposed to. They do try to keep it locked up with the
Mr. Myers certainly effective.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was growing up here, I would have here all the time.
Yeah, I know.
So, we're undefeated in Sumter as a national park. It's just not right. And they didn't write any songs about us. Got this dapper young gentleman here, Simon Bernard, one of Napoleon's main engineers. The French were real proficient with fortification. Most of the terminology in forts is in French. He designed. But that would have been a wartime complement. During peacetime, we were generally 500 to 600. You got Colonel Joseph Taunton here, was in charge of the construction of that whole third system of forts. This was his favorite fort. He used this to train his West Point engineers on fort stuff. Did a lot of experimentation here as well. Mortar types and brazier styles. Very inquisitive guys who organizing at these two bunk areas.
Oh, wow, nice.
Guard the main gate. Could use solid shot and go all the way down to our exterior wall. These are rifle positions on either side here. So we got three of these setups along this and stuff.
Okay.
So we got this multi-flue system here to suck
Oh,
the
suck
smoke
it out.
out pretty efficiently.
Yeah, see, they thought of that.
Oh yeah, the math and science that went into this
I
stuff is
know.
crazy stuff. So, and it was more like that previous room.
Okay.
So they've got these holes here, they use these wooden pegs to fasten the wooden lathe to the stone, and you put a nice coat of plaster over it.
Yeah.
Same thing on the ceiling, they would have dropped used those wooden blocks up there to drop the frame down.
Okay.
Put up a fancy rosetted ceiling.
Okay.
With beams and
Uh-huh.
really strong support beams.
You see, this Christmas, and I hope it didn't fall on anybody's head.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yeah.
So I got some folks from the original Veterans Day, November
Oh, wow.
11, 1918. A lot of the people that went on to be fancy generals in the Civil War had served here in their younger days. Got Mr. Beauregard here
Oh, yes.
started the war for the Confederacy. Attacking Sumter, the defending Union guy had also served here. And he actually taught Beauregard at West Point. So I don't know what he thought of his student attacking him in later years.
Right.
And we got Rhode Island's own Ambrose Burnside was in charge of the Union forces for a time during the Civil War. Not necessarily the best general, but he had told them that. They believed him after a while. But he did go on to be a governor of Rhode Island, various periods and construction states and such. So we got the roof fixed over the east wall and the north face. So a lot of this deterioration will mitigate with a good roof. I think this is the first left here. Different reenactment groups will come and camp out. And works out nice.
Look at that. So what's behind this wood slats? More cement or?
That's the plaster. They got the
Oh, okay. Wow.
yeah, we did marble fireplaces and nice sliding pocket doors.
Wow. Oh, yeah, the pocket doors, yeah.
Really pretty lined up.
Yeah. And were just the men here?
Just the officers and their wives and
Oh, their
their
wives,
children.
okay.
Yeah. So depending on the size of the family is how much room they would get, so they could expand and contract.
Okay.
So the commanding officer was a couple doors down, so this guy would have been pretty fancy.
Yeah.
Fold over the railing.
I wouldn't want to have to run up here.
Son was out there a couple of years back.
Oh.
Proposed out there. So the reason that they built such a big fort here, the biggest fort in the country, was not so much to protect Newport. It was to protect this bay. Narragansett Bay was real strategic. Real deep channels, nice harbors all through it. The military was concerned an invasion force could land here and attack Boston or New York and cut New England in half. Here's the
White House.
for 468 cannons. 3 dead cannons. This is the one that got lucky. This barrel was original to the Ford. We rebuilt the carriage for it. It's a 24-pound casement cannon. 24-pound is the weight of the solid ball they shoot out of the thing. So it's got a tongue on the end of the carriage with a pintle through the granite so it pivots on the window. It's got wheels fore and aft so you can move it side to side. 8 guys to run the thing.